What did the Franklin expedition crew eat and drink? Have you ever wondered what life was like for the crew of the Franklin expedition as they navigated the icy waters of the Arctic? Their diet was a mix of preserved, canned, and fresh foods, carefully chosen to sustain them during their journey. The expedition set sail in 1845, aiming to find the Northwest Passage. At the beginning, the ships were stocked with over 8,000 cans of food. These cans held a variety of vegetables, including potatoes, carrots, parsnips, and mixed vegetables. Canned soups and meats were also included, with salt beef and pork being staples of their daily meals. To keep things filling, porridge was a common choice for breakfast. To add some flavor, the crew packed spices like pepper, vinegar, and mustard. They even brought live cattle aboard, providing fresh meat for the early days of the voyage. However, once the cattle were consumed, the crew had to rely more on the preserved foods they had brought along. Pemmican, a high-energy food made from finely grated meat mixed with fat, was sometimes on the menu. Occasionally, it was flavored with currants or sugar to make it more appealing. The crew also enjoyed marinades made from cabbage, onions, and nuts, adding some variety to their meals. Meals were served at specific times. The crew typically ate at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, while Sir John Franklin dined an hour later. When the weather permitted, Franklin would invite Captain Crozier from the other ship to join him for dinner, creating a sense of camaraderie amidst the harsh conditions. For drinking water, the crew melted ice and snow or used the ship's water supplies. They also had beer and wine stored on board, which were served with meals to provide some comfort during their challenging journey. Despite the careful planning and large quantities of food, the expedition faced serious challenges. The canned food was sealed with lead-based solder, which may have contaminated the contents. This could have contributed to lead poisoning among the crew. Over time, their diet became monotonous and lacked fresh produce, leading to health issues like scurvy, even with daily lemon juice rations meant to prevent it. As supplies dwindled, the crew resorted to hunting. Unfortunately, they eventually faced desperate measures, including cannibalism, as evidenced by cut marks found on recovered bones. From the perspective of polar regions history, the food and drink choices of the Franklin expedition highlight the practical realities of Arctic exploration in the 19th century. Their reliance on preserved foods and the challenges of maintaining health in extreme cold illustrate the difficulties faced by early explorers. The expedition's experience serves as a reminder of the importance of food preservation, nutrition, and water sourcing in polar environments, lessons that remain relevant for modern Arctic expeditions.